Hey, people, welcome back to Guess What I Did Last Night. We are on episode 9. I'm Keegan Real, and for this episode, I'm going to keep it pretty short and sweet. As you can see already, I am flexing on you fools. And that's going to be our topic of conversation for this entire episode is COVID-19. That everyone is buying toilet paper for. I'll get to what the toilet paper thing is, and why that is. But first, here's some need to knows. Um, what is coronavirus? It is a respiratory illness that can spread from person to person. The virus that causes COVID 19 is a novel coronavirus that was first identified during an investigation into an outbreak in Wuhan, China. Originally thought of to be from bats. I think they've changed that. Um, and I don't know how it came to be, but we'll find out together maybe. What are the symptoms? Fever, cough, shortness of breath. That's it.
It's a flu.
Yeah, it's just basically a flu, and people think they're gonna die. Um, what are some severe complications? Pneumonia in both lungs, multi-organ failure, and in some cases death. If you take any medicines at all for any reason, um, the commercial that they scroll off of like this may cause diarrhea, shortness of breath, fever, rash, meningococcal meningitis, um,
It's the scientific name for it.
diarrhea, asthma, Asperger's, um, all of those things at the very end, there's more severe complications from those medicines than from this actual disease. So, no need to worry there. How can I help protect myself? Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Wash your hands often. Basically, just be fucking hygienic and do as you would normally do with other sick people. Avoid them. I don't know. I don't think there's any disease where you're just like, oh, okay, no, that's cool. Let's go get in a telephone booth together, or let's share a bathroom stall, or for that matter, any reason at all to do that. So just be hygienic and stay away from people that seem sick. Pretty common sense. If you are sick, to keep from spreading respiratory illness to others. Again, common sense would tell you to do these things. Stay at home. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue. Cover your mouth on a sneeze or a cough, regardless. For any reason. Not if you are sick. For any reason at all. Cover your mouth. Just do that. It's one of my biggest pet peeves, is when people don't. And I tell them to cover their mouth. Cover your mouth, people. Clean and disinfect frequently touched surfaces and objects. Again, hygienic. Just wipe it down. Wax on, wax off. That's it. That's all you gotta do. What should you do if you recently traveled from an area with ongoing spread of COVID-19? You should commit suicide.
Whoa, now.
That's not what it says, but that's what people feel like, honestly. Like, if you came from Europe right now, everybody's like, nope, you should swim out into the middle of the ocean and stay there for 2 weeks. You should not be in or around America. Only 4 states don't have it in America, and that might be updated from this very moment that I'm talking. But if you traveled from an affected area, there may be restrictions on your movements for up to 2 weeks. If you develop symptoms during that period, seek medical advice. So if you get sick, go to the doctor. Jesus Christ,
Whoa.
that's on me.
Sounds like Disney, which is also closed because of coronavirus.
It is a Progressive insurance ad.
Oh, no, not Disney.
Progressive Insurance is taking advantage of, so yeah, have health insurance. There is no vaccine. There is no specific treatment, but they'll give you what they always do, and they'll do antibiotics and steroid shots probably. So let's see. The next thing is if you do have coronavirus, what does it look like after? So a new study followed 4 medical professionals ages 30 to 36 who developed COVID-19. And they were treated at the Wuhan University's, Jesus Christ, Zhongnan Hospital in China between January 1st and February 15th. All of the individuals recovered, and only one was hospitalized during the illness. So only 1 out of 4 was even hospitalized at all. The patients were treated with, why do there so many consonants next to each other? Oseltamivir, better known as Tamiflu. Should have just read. Should have just kept reading. The patients were considered recovered after their symptoms resolved and after they tested negative for COVID-19 twice on 2 consecutive days. After recovery, the patients were asked to quarantine themselves at home for 5 days. They continue to undergo throat swabs for the coronavirus after 5 days for up to 13 days post-recovery. That is a lot of throating. The results showed that every test between day 5 and day 13 was positive for the virus. Okay, so that was a plot twist. Immunity implications.
I mean, just because you tested positive for the virus doesn't mean you're dying.
Yeah, I mean, it just means that it's still in your system. That's all that means.
It just means you still have the flu.
Mm-hmm. And then some notable people that have COVID-19 currently. Tom Hanks, who is in the danger zone at 63 years old, but I don't know of any.
I feel like he's a healthy 63-year-old.
Yeah, but we don't know him. Sophie Trudeau, the wife of Justin Trudeau.
Oh, he's so pretty.
Rita Wilson, Rudy Gobert, Jesus Christ, Fabio Weingarten, Juan.
Like Fabio?
No, public official in Brazil.
Oh, no one gives a shit about him.
Francis Suarez, the Miami mayor, who looks exactly like what you would picture the Miami mayor to look like. Donovan Mitchell. Daniele Rugani, Italian national soccer team star. I'm a sports guy, I should know more of this. Mikel Arteta, Arsenal's head coach. Callum Hudson-Odoi, Chelsea winger. That's it. That's all the notable people that we've found so far.
That have just tested positive.
Here is the reason why people are stocking up on toilet paper.
Please, I do not understand that.
Okay, as COVID-19 continues to spread, hand sanitizer and disinfectant wipes are increasingly hard to come by. That makes sense. There's another item that's topping the list, toilet paper. The hashtag toilet paper apocalypse is trending on Twitter, and it's turning the stockpiling of toilet paper into the butt of internet jokes. Stores like Costco have even put limits on how many rolls it's selling per person and having staff members pass it out. So they're treating it like condoms
Pods.
in the hood.
Are they locking them up now like the Tide Pods?
Yeah, like alcohol, cigarettes, and condoms out in like the hood. Like that's how they're treating toilet paper. They have a mental health and wellness expert breaking down the psychology.
Oh, of course they do.
This is very much at times a lot about copycat behavior. If you see someone in the store stocking up on toilet paper, you're thinking, okay, I should do that. That seems like a good idea. I'll do it.
Wait. So he's saying that One day, someone walked into the store amidst all of this COVID-19 stuff, who was probably just out of toilet paper and has like 12 kids at home, stockpiling on toilet paper, and that's what started the snowball effect?
So that's kind of what it seems like he's saying. Stocking up on things may make you feel safer because you feel like you're taking some kind of action. For some people, just washing their hands, they feel like it's not enough. They have to do more. That makes sense also. My theory on it is that a lot of toilet paper is made in China.
Oh, well.
If you look at the labels on
Yeah.
most of them, it does say made in China. It's distributed by the U.S. companies, but it is made in China. Once the coronavirus hit China really, really hard, there was a lot of warehouses that went under, or not went under, but underwent layoffs of action. Okay, I'm going to do that again, but cleaner. There were a lot of warehouses in China that underwent layoff of actions. So they just shut down for extended periods of time. Were those toilet paper companies? I don't think anybody knows. I don't know. I don't think that Bill here, the
Expert.
mental health and wellness expert that they asked, could they not have asked like a logistical expert on this?
I
Like,
mean, it explains the mental, like, the thought process of why someone's stockpiling toilet paper.
yeah, but at the same time, like, I feel like there's more to that. Like, because there's got to be a thought process. We're not that yeah, we are. We're that fucked as a society. I mean, I look both ways and a one way before crossing. But at the same time, common sense is rare.
Yeah, but when fear kicks in, common sense just goes right out the door.
Yeah, but what are you scared of that you need 7 months worth of toilet paper?
Whatever you need to give you
Toilet
peace
paper
of
ain't gonna
mind,
save you, Betty.
once you get it, you got it. Betty's gonna be able to wipe her ass and blow her nose a lot with all the toilet paper she has.
Yeah, if she gets it, she'll have to blow her nose. But this ain't gonna prevent her from getting it. So the elderly and those with underlying health conditions should stay close to home. I would be willing to guarantee probably 65% of the people hoarding the toilet paper are 75 plus.
See, I think it's the other way around.
You think it's like young, like
Yeah.
millennials?
No, I'm not millennials,
Millennials
but
don't
like
give a fuck about toilet paper.
not
They
mil-
still use baby wipes.
not millennials, but like adults in their like parents and people in their 30s and 40s. Just I don't think it's the old people because I think the old people are already stocked and don't leave the house, except for the ones that go on cruises.
I mean, maybe, but I feel like a lot of people that I saw today, even, that were complaining about all of it, were kind of in that age group, and they didn't understand it either. And I think that a lot of them were basically insinuating that it was the older crowd that was freaking out. And I mean, and it makes sense because the older crowd is that crowd that they kind of started this stuff. Like growing up in the South, when there were storms or there was like gonna be
Yeah.
something big, like it was
Bread and
always
milk.
like
Yeah.
that generation that was
Yeah.
like going and stocking up on like milk, water, canned foods, like all that stuff when they knew something was about to happen. And so I think that this kind of just feeds into that. Like they think something's gonna happen to where but
But if you look at all the videos of all the women and men that are in line at Trader Joe's buying out all the meat and all that, it's all soccer moms and
it's a Trader Joe's.
or not just Trader Joe's, but grocery stores in general. People have been posting videos on Instagram and stuff for like a week now.
It's
It's
like
all
going to Whole Foods and being like, yeah, some guy with dreadlocks bought a
Yeah.
whole lot of almonds.
not just Trader Joe's, grocery stores in general. It's all soccer moms. It's all not
Well, yeah,
For
I
older
mean,
people,
the
but-
Karens of the world are going to be
Yeah.
involved in it too.
Debbie is hoarding toilet paper just like Karen is.
Yeah, but like so is like Gertrude.
Gertrude's too old to
And
hoard
Bill.
toilet paper. Gertrude and Bill already have 10,000 rolls of toilet paper.
Do they though? Because I don't know. I don't think you know either.
I'm just saying everything for an old person is doomsday. So therefore they're always stocked.
Oh my Jesus.
Turn
Okay,
your audio off.
fuck that website. Yeah, so should you be concerned about COVID-19? In my opinion, not nearly as much as anyone would have you think. Um, should you worry about getting it? Yes. Um, can you just be hygienic and give yourself the best possible chance of not getting it? Yes. Can you avoid it? Probably not. If you're gonna get it, if you're in a high probability area, I don't know what I'm looking for there, but that sounds close enough. Um, then you're probably going to get it just based on like probability rates. Like, if there's an 80% chance that you're gonna get it, you're probably 80% surely gonna get it. That's how that works.
Look at a map. If you're in a zone, like a danger zone, like in San Jose, they're getting hit pretty bad. Seattle, Washington, that old folks' home, they're getting hit pretty bad. So if you're in a high traffic for coronavirus area, you might want to be careful and stay home.
Information about. So, where is. I want to see a map of all the places that have it. So, I'm going to look at a map and we'll put it up once I get it and kind of look at it. But, again, is it something to be deathly afraid of? No. Worrying will actually make you more sick than not worrying about it would. It weakens your immune system to have anxiety.
Just be smart about it. Yeah, okay, you might have to wash your hands more than you normally do and wipe shit down before you touch it, but just be smart about it.
You know, and if you're really, really nervous about it, you can always drink Clorox
Don't do
to
that.
flush your system. I heard that was a really good.
As long as you have something that has 70% alcohol.
I think Clorox does.
So does Tito's.
Tito's has 70%.
I don't know.
I don't think it's 75% or 70%. Bacardi 151. You can drink a lot of that. Not a lot. I wouldn't drink a lot. Any moonshine on the East Coast, it's probably a pretty good bet. You can get it in a mason jar too. It kind of looks like water if you do it the right way. Yeah, we got it.
Also, don't touch your face.
I'm using my sleeve. No, there's more than this. There's only okay, yeah. Uh-oh, Alabama finally got
They
one.
did. They got 5.
So is it in
Alaska
all
got
50
one.
states?
It is in is it in Idaho? Yes. Alaska, Alabama, and Idaho were the last holdouts, and now Idaho
Okay,
has one.
so
Alaska has one, and Alabama.
if you're in the Northeast, you're fucked. If you're in the very top Northwest, you're
You're also
basically fucked.
Yeah.
Where I am, semi-fucked. But I'll take my chances. I'm not scared of it. Like I'm honestly not. If I get it, I'm gonna have to, probably like I'm gonna quarantine myself because I'm not gonna go to a hospital and then end up like them putting me in some padded room for 2 weeks. I don't know what they do,
But I
honestly,
mean,
but that sounds bad.
you're not in the danger zone. Like if you
Um,
know what I'm saying, like if you get it, you're not gonna die from it. You'll just
oh
get the
yeah,
flu.
yeah. If you are near the ports in Louisiana, you have way more to worry about than this, but you're in the danger zone.
Florida.
South Florida, any of the beaches, also probably way more to worry about in your life, but danger zone. For some reason, somewhere in northern Georgia, not near Atlanta, is in the danger zone. I'm
Yeah.
guessing that's a lot of just dirty people that live there. Nashville, Tennessee, pretty much danger zone. Lake Superior, is that what that is? Or is that Lake Michigan?
Huh?
That lake, the Great Lake.
I have no idea. I don't know which lake that is.
I think it's Lake Michigan.
Sure.
If you're at the bottom of Lake Michigan, the one that looks like a dick, um,
Kind of right there where Chicago and
right
or
at the tip,
Illinois.
right where the hole would be. You're in the danger zone. Everywhere else, pretty okay. Colorado has some big spots.
But wait, no, West Virginia doesn't have anything. Wait, yeah, they do. Never mind. Yeah, they do.
Texas, you're in a. No, they don't. West Virginia is completely
Completely clean. Yeah.
clean.
So there's still one holdout.
DC, completely in the danger zone. And if I was West Virginia, I would build a wall. Just for more reasons than the coronavirus, but still, I would probably do it. Uh, Hawaii, it's contained onto one island for right now, so yeah, that's really it for this episode. I just wanted to get that one out there because 3 reasons. One, it's super clickbaity right now, and that's what I've
Truth.
got to go for.
Truth.
Two, everyone is freaking out, and I have been doing episodes on this and researching this for 3 weeks now, and it's becoming the an hysteria epidemic more than an actual sickness epidemic. Epidermis. And 3, because I've been dealing with it so much that I didn't have any other material to come up with for this episode. So, if any of this was helpful to you, please like, subscribe, comment below with anything that you found from your own research. If I was wrong, correct me. Most people love to do that, so let me know. And then follow us on all of our socials below. We will put up some of the links from where we got our information from. Other than that, I'm out. Peace.